Hey everybody, welcome back to Bus Confessions. Today we have a really exciting episode. We have Jade back on the fan bus, and she brought two people with her today. We have Nick and Danny. How are you guys?
Really good.
I'm feeling good.
Good.
Happy to be here.
Not very.
Well, we're really happy to have you. Welcome to your first time ever on the bus. So Jade, you've been here many times. But it seems like your life has kind of changed a lot since the last time you were here. Can you tell us a little bit about that change and what's happened?
Yeah, so, since my time away from the bus, a lot has happened. And, I met Nick and I fell in love with him. And,
I'm so happy for you.
we brought my mom into our relationship as well. So,
I'm happy for you too.
We've just
I'm
been,
the happiest.
we've been spending a lot of time together, and we just can't get enough of each other. So we've been, in heaven together.
I love it. I can tell for sure. Jade, how did you first meet Nick?
So I met him a while ago through some mutual friends, long time ago, and we hit it off immediately. And I mean, the rest is history.
How long have you guys been together?
A few years.
We've been together like 3 years.
Oh, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It still feels like we just started dating like yesterday.
Yeah, we definitely still
spark
get
is still there.
butterflies and stuff.
So you're still in the honeymoon stage.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll forever be in the honeymoon stage,
I love
especially with Danny
Mhm.
and now with us as well.
that. So tell me about when you first introduced Nick to your mom, Danny.
So, obviously there's that, when you first start dating someone and you realize you're getting serious with them, you have to introduce them to the parents. And Danny's always, my mom's always meant so much to me. So I introduced her and him over dinner one night. At the time, I would have never expected that she would be joining our relationship.
Nor did I.
Right.
But I wouldn't have it any other way. It all worked out perfectly. And I think she's the addition that we've always needed.
Mhm. That's so sweet.
At what point in your relationship, how long were you and Nick already dating before you introduced him?
We introduced her just a few months in, but she didn't become a part of our relationship at that point.
Yeah, it was like a normal,
Mhm.
like, mother-in-law type of vibe.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Obviously, I noticed things, you know what I mean? I would look at her like, damn,
Aw.
is that what I'm going to have?
That
when
was
she's
going to be
older?
my question. Yeah. So when you first met Danny, was there an initial attraction? Because I know that you want to be loyal to Jade.
Mhm.
But when you saw her, were you like, what went through your head?
I mean, when I first saw Danny, it was like, I was shocked. I was like, man, she's so beautiful. You know what I mean? And I'm like, that's what I'm going to have when, she's older. And I'm excited for it. So when she came in for the relationship, it was just the best of both worlds,
Jade, how does that make you feel hearing that? Does that kind of, do you have any jealousy that sparks knowing that your man thought that your mom was attractive?
No, honestly, these are my two favorite people in the whole world. I love them both so much. And so knowing that they share the same love for each other that I share for them is really special for sure.
Okay, so you guys, met the mom. None of that happened until a couple years later, I'm assuming, right? Since you guys been together for 3 years. You guys met pretty
When
early
did we
on.
bring her in?
Yeah, she's only been involved like for the past year.
Okay.
The first couple of years, it was normal. You know what I mean? And I think they started talking about it at first.
Yeah. Should I share?
I feel like it just kind of fell in my lap. But
Yeah,
you
like
can-
who
you can share it.
initiated this?
So, Nick and I were having some relationship troubles. There was some conflict. We didn't know if we were going to make it through. And my mom is a life coach. And, we're best friends. And so I go to her for advice about a lot of things. And when I went to her for advice about, the issues that we were facing, she suggested, bringing another woman in.
I have to clarify, though, that when I first said that, I never meant that I would be that woman. That was not my first thought.
But we couldn't be happier with the way it turned out. So,
It has worked out pretty well.
Yeah, that was some good advice.
and ever since we brought her in, we've been doing so much better also. I think it's exactly what we needed.
It's like three brains. It's better than two. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I want to know, Nick,